Okay, what is bone fracture? Bone fracture is a broken bone. It can range from a thick crack to a complete break. Bone can fracture crosswise, lengthwise, in several places, or into many pieces. Most of the bone fracture or broken bone is happen when bone is impacted by more force or pressure than it can support, and one of the symptoms of broken bone is pain.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa.
To find out the level of player injury, I will do the TOTEPS procedure. First step, talk. First aider talk with casualty to gather as much information about the injury as possible. First aider will ask questions to casualty such as where does it hurt, how painful it is out of 10, did you hear a snap or crack, and how did it happen. Second is observe. During observation, I will comparing both limbs or side of the hand in order to determine if there is an obvious abnormality and whether there are any sign of injury. Sign could include swelling, redness or blood. Third step is touch. I will looking to see where the pain begins moving along the hand to see the abnormality in injured area, such as heat or swelling. Fourth step is active movement. The casualty will need to test movement around the injured site by performing actions such as flexion, extension and rotation to determine whether the mobility of the joint has been affected. Next step is passive movement. If full range of movement is not evident, the assessor need to physically mobilize the joint to test the range of motion and identify any instability and painful areas. The final step is skill test. A skill test is used to assess the injury to determine if the injured area can undergo the force often found in the sport being played. As a result of the observation, the casualty has a fractured hand. For further treatment, I will call an ambulance to be taken to the hospital. Before that, I will call a first aider for early treatment.
After TOTEPS methods, we need to use RICE methods or RICE methods. Firstly, R stands for rest. Rest and protect the injured area. Stop, change or take a break from any activity that may cause your pain. Second is I, stand for ice. It's an important step because it helps decrease bleeding inside the injured bone. The cool reduces swelling and in turn helps to decrease pain. Don't put the ice directly on the skin. This can cause frostbite. Rather, you should place one layer of fabric, such as a towel or pillowcase, between your eyes and skin. Next step is C, stand for compressions. Wrapping the injured area with an elastic bandage and ice will help to decrease swelling. Lastly is E, stand for elevations. Elevate the injured part of the body above head level with using the triangle bandage. This provides a downward path for draining fluid back to the heart, which may reduce swelling and pain. Try to elevate the entire limb 6 to 10 inches above the heart so there is a complete downhill path. Then, sit down and wait until the ambulance coming.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Hold the triangle bandage with the longest length vertical and hold the arrow pointing to the injured side of the body. Lay the slings over the patient's body. Have the patient move the injured arm across their body. Then tap the button of the sling and fold it over the shoulder. Then at the back, tie up the sling of the shoulder with a reef knot. Take the left end over the right and bring it under, and then take a right end over the left and bring it under, and then you get a reef knot. Then tighten the knot. Then at the side sling, make around the neck to tighten the knot. Lastly, fold the 3 finger and done.
Alright, now we go through to how to prevent the fracture among footballers. First, having a healthy diet, exercising regularly and sticking to the recommended calcium intake will be generally reduce the chances for suffering from the fracture. Second, the increases force will be increase the pressure against the bone. This will help to build a strong bone and keep the body fit and healthy, such as run, swimming, and overload training. Also, being overweight can put additional pressure on the joint and the bone, which may make them more risk to injury. So, you must get an ideal body to stay fit and finally, resting and exercising injury can help to extra prevent any further damage to the affected bone.
For our reflection, in order to be a good first aider, we need to stay calm no matter how dangerous the situation are. Because if we stay calm, we can make the injured person also to be calm. Secondly,
we can improve our communication skill. It is because communication skill is very important to first aider because we need to communicate with the injured person effectively. So if we cannot communicate with the injured person effectively, we can make the situation more dangerous. Thank you, that's all from us.